Rest up in, Mr. Farnham. Folks have died up here in this weather.
No, it's not on.
What's not on?
Oh, Tristan.
Deirdre,
where have you been? We've been so worried about you. Oh, God, you look awful.
I had 2 punctures up on the moors. Must have walked at least 5 miles.
Oh, you poor darling. Well, are you all right?
Well enough to walk to the nearest pub, eh?
Oh, shut up, Callum. Come on, I'll take you home.
Hardly anyone ever uses that blasted road. Must have walked about 8 miles before Joe Hepton came along, and that was purely by chance. He'd seen my car, thought he ought to investigate.
Well, you were lucky, because we wouldn't have missed you till supper. Goodness, you might still have been out.
Tristan, my dear boy!
You all right? Oh, I am now, thanks to Deirdre.
What's all this about you wandering on the moors?
News travels fast.
Well, James and I dropped in at the Drovers. They were saying that you were half dead. Well, Callum, it was actually. Callum, he was there, Deirdre.
Siegfried, would you like a whiskey?
Yeah, I love one. Thanks very much. But you left your motor car.
Well, I hadn't much choice, had I?
Well, of course you had. In this sort of weather, it is madness to abandon your vehicle.
What was I supposed to do? Sit behind the steering wheel and freeze to death?
But somebody would have turned up before then, as they obviously did tonight. Still, you do have a point. Very disagreeable prospect, having to sit and wait under those circumstances. You know, we've talked about it before, but we've never really done anything about it. And what's happened to you makes it imperative. We must be prepared.
Good Boy Scouts.
Tristan, I'm not being facetious. Each of us ought to carry an emergency kit against just such an eventuality. I mean, a good warm blanket, a change of thick socks, some chocolate biscuits if we can come by them, a small flask of brandy. Then, if one of us is overdue and hasn't telephoned in, at least we know he'll survive until the others can find him, if you see what I mean. But stick with your vehicle. Oh, Callum, I was just saying that we really must... Oh, well, my dear boy, thank heaven you're safe and sound. It must have been quite an ordeal.
Yes, it was. Especially when my ankle started giving out. That wretched Timmy bit it this morning.
Timmy, did he? He never forgets to see. How are you managing?
Well, as you know, James and I take it in turns with the cooking. I usually do beans on toast. Be my turn again tonight if Callum goes out with Deirdre. What are you having?
Real good winter fare. Boiled mutton, caper sauce.
Oh, one of my favourites.
Mine too. Oh, Tristan, I would have asked you over, but there's no question of your going out again.
Well, I feel fine now.
No. What you've got to do, my dear boy, is keep warm and go to bed early.